own personal fitness trainer. Today, I thought it would be a great day to address protecting your shoulders, as in your rotator cuff. And why that is because we can all get a shoulder injury. It doesn't take much. And guys, all you guys that lift those heavy weights, this is for you. But it's for me and it's for all of us. Because again, it doesn't take much to get a shoulder injury. So, the rotator cuff, which is the area, different muscles inside your shoulder, that area never gets worked or it's never targeted when you're doing any other weightlifting exercises. You have to actually be specific and do rotator cuff exercises in order to strengthen inside there so you don't get a tear. You don't want to get a shoulder injury because when that happens, I might as well forget about weightlifting or almost anything else. And girls or ladies, you can't even lift your arms up to do your hair or put on your makeup. And I know you wouldn't like that. I know I wouldn't. So, this is just for you. It's for everyone. So, in a moment, we're going to get started. But in the meanwhile, I need you to get on your workout gear. So, how about that? Okay, so the first one we're going to be doing is called the side lying external rotation. And you would have to do that on the floor. I'm going to do it here down on the mat. And you're going to need a towel for this. Definitely, you need a towel. And 3-pound weight. You'd be surprised how it feels with a 3-pound weight. And if for some reason you can do a 5-pound weight, I want you to go for it. But you'll be amazed how it feels with a 3-pound weight, especially if you're doing it properly. So, what this one's going to do is this is going to target 3 of the rotator cuff muscles. And they're the ones that attach to the outside of your upper arm. So, I name them, but you know, it's all those medical terms, and unless I know the proper pronunciation, I'm not going to say them. So, but they're the 3. So anyway, here we are. We're going to lie down on our side. And as I said, you want a towel folded. And I'm lying on my side. And for lying on your side, you want to, this leg's straight, this leg is straight, and you just drop it forward. And the reason for that is because you don't want to be back here. See where my hip's back? You don't want, that can make a difference. You don't want back here. So by having that leg forward, it will assure that you don't do that. So here you are, and then you're going to take a towel, and you're going to put it right here along your side. And then you're going to prop your arm up like this, holding the weight. And before I use the weight, I'll show you. So you're holding the weight, and you want to keep your wrist perfectly straight. In other words, none of that bending of your wrist. It's like cheating. You won't get the full effect. You're going to keep it real stiff. So you're going to be holding the weight, and you can rest your head right on your arm. And you're going to go like this and drop the weight and pull it back up. And drop it and pull it up as high as you can. The thing of it is, you don't want your elbow to come off that towel. So in order to lift up, lifting up, it stays intact. So watch. There we go. I'm going to do a few. I'm holding it, dropping it down what I can, and pulling it up what I can. Dropping it, pulling it up. Up. Cool. Keeping the wrist real straight. Cool. Amazing how that feels. You'd be surprised. It's hard. Really hard. Okay? Now I've been doing these recently a lot. So, but normally I can do 14 of those. And that's what I want you to do. 14 reps. But here's what I don't want you to do. Let me show you that wristband. So you go down here, see that? Flinging that wrist back. None of that bend in that wrist. Keep it real stiff and real straight. And elbow intact. So here I am again, drop it. You just pull it up what you're able to, keeping it intact. Pulling up. Pulling it up. It's not as easy as you think. But anyway, I was doing them earlier and I was doing them the other day. And because I like to do them when I'm doing a shoulder workout, before a shoulder workout, and I also like to do them when I'm working chest. Because whenever you're working your chest, you're involving your shoulders also. So I've been doing them a lot lately. So let me show you what it looks like on the other side. Same thing. And the soft lying one, to me, it's the hardest rotator cuff muscle exercise. And I have a couple more I'm going to show you, but I think this one's the hardest. And all my training clients agree. And it's amazing. If you've never done these, you'll be very surprised how it feels. Now, if you're a much younger person, I'd say if you're in your 20s, maybe early 30s, then you might, 5 pounds might be the way to go. But if you're anywhere later 30s and above, you might be surprised. It might be a 3 pound for you. So, here we are, lying on the side, and I'm dropping that leg forward, putting that towel, laying my head, resting it here, and grabbing my weight, elbow intact, keep that wrist straight, and here I go. Lower it down, pull it up, lower it, pull it up, lower, pull it up, lower, pull it up. Oh, it's getting hard for me. Pull it up. It's amazing. Anyway, as I said, 14 I can do, and it's usually the last, I'd say about like 10. I'm really feeling it, but I was feeling it early there because I've been doing these a lot lately. So anyway, I just want you to show you how that works. It's a good one. And again, if you would like to know what the aesthetic thing, like rotator cuff is for injury prevention. Like I said, it's not meant to build up your shoulders like the other exercises, but there is also an aesthetic thing that's good, and this could give you a motivation to do it other than injury prevention. It's that I've read in many articles, it takes away the caveman effect. And when they say caveman effect, they mean the rounding of your shoulders. So it actually pulls your shoulders back, and it helps improve your posture. So that's a great reason to do rotator cuff exercises. Improve your posture and get injury prevention at the same time, because it pulls your shoulders back. So there you are. It's a good reason to do them. All right, so the next two are going to be standing up. So give me a moment. Okay, this next one is called cable external rotation, and it targets the posterior rotator cuff muscles. Now, I'm going to show you two different ways. I'm going to show you with this resistance band, and I'm going to show you how you can do it with a free weight. And actually, this works better because like at a gym, they have cables and they have like a stack of plated weights. Even the lowest one, which is like sometimes a 5 or a 10, the way that weight is, and with the actual cable, it's almost too much to do it, because I used to try that in the past and I couldn't do it at all. But it works with these and these bands. So what I'm going to do is show you. You have to hook it onto something. So I pulled my thing out that was over there because that's what we use it in here in the studio. So you can see, and then I'm going to have to move it, but I go and I'm hooking it around. So you have to hook it around something. So I'm going to hook it around a couple times. And it depends what strength band you have. This is actually a 25-pound one band, but you can still make it as strong. So I wrapped it around once, I'm going to wrap it around again. And make sure it's on there good and tight. So you sometimes got to fool around and play with it, but you want to make sure it's tight, you know? You want to watch. Is that good? Let me see. Nope. Get down here. Okay. See, you want the tension. So, I don't know. Let me move this now a little bit. See how you'll see me. Okay, so have it attached over there. So, you need a towel again. So what I'm going to do is, again, when you pull on these things, you can feel the tension. And this is a thicker band, so it depends. If it's a thinner band, you're going to go extend out farther. But anyway, I'm going to put it under here. And again, it's that same thing where my elbow is intact and it doesn't want to come off. So just watch. I'm going to go across my body. Oh, you'll see in a minute. So here I'm holding the band and I'm pulling it across here. And I'm coming out. I'm going to just step out a bit. Pulling it out. Pulling it across my body. Out. Go down. Pulling it out. You notice the elbow is intact. So, you do not want that elbow, and you do need a towel. That's how it's supposed to be done. And you see, you don't want that elbow to come off of it. If your elbow lifts off, you're not doing it right. Okay? And again, you're taking it, watch your arm, and you're coming across your body. You don't want to be down here. Now, I'm going to do the other side. So, and I don't know, I think to do the other side, other arm, I need to turn around that direction. Here I am. I'm going to put the towel here. Again, so just so you can see the placement here on my side, okay? And I'm going to grab it. I'm going to go in this direction so I can go across my body. Stepping out so I feel that tension. And about right there. Okay, so pull it. I'm going to move in, pull it across my body. And back out. Pull it across. Okay, I'm going to pull it across. Back out. Cross. Back out. I'll do one more time. And cross. Back out. Okay? Now, there's also another way to do that. Front ways. Do them with this arm, but I'm going to have to loosen up the tension for that. So, let me loosen up the tension. Okay, so I loosened it up a bit. And so here I am. I'm going to make sure this thing's not in the way. So, loosen the tension because it was too tight otherwise. Now I'm doing it. So here I am. I'm here with this arm under. And now it's going to start here and I'm going out that way. You'll see. So here I am across my body, starting here, pulling it out, in, pulling it out, in, pulling it out. You see, I'm not going real far. Pulling it out, in, I'm telling you, they're hard. Pulling it out. Now you notice you want to keep your hips forward. So you don't want to be turning your waist. Try to keep them real bent, slightly bent, steady. Okay? So now let's see. I don't know if I have to turn around for this or not. Start now. Let me see. Let's see if I figured this out right. Okay. So I got to step out farther to make it work on this side, but it's starting here across my body. So I got to step here, pulling it across. Here, stepping up my pulling it across. There we go. Pulling it. Elbows intact. Pull it across. Pulling it. There we go. One more. Pulling across. Elbow intact. Just the main thing with the band is you can't figure out the tension, and if it's enough till you step out a bit. So it's like you step out, if you can't get your arm across at all, you know, you have to step in. Okay, but these are great. So, but if you don't want to deal with that, but it's great. I don't do these all the time because, you know, I gotta set it up and all that. And at home, you can hook it on anything. But you want to hook it on something where it's sort of shoulder level, so it can go straight across. You don't want it high, you don't want it low. Something, whatever you can hook on, so it's straight across. Okay, in that vicinity for coming across. We don't want it up here, all right? So, let me push that away, and then I'm going to show you how to do it with the weight. So give me a second. Get this out of the road here. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright, so here we are. So now I'm going to show you the one with the weight. So you're going to do the same thing. And towel. And for this one, I do an 8-pound weight. Again, the ones lying down on the floor are a lot harder, but I can do 8 pounds for these. So I want you to do 5-pound or 8-pound. Okay? So, and I've been doing these a lot lately too. Again, now it's working in the same way as that is. We're going to be doing the same thing. It is still external rotation. Same thing, but I'm just using the weight instead. And actually, I'm going to demo with the 5 because I just did it with those. So, 5-pound weight, but it's same thing. Here I am with the towel. Got it. Elbows in, standing. Do the same thing. So, coming across my body and I'm pulling it out. Elbow intact. Here I am. And pulling it out. There we go. In. Okay. In. Out. Okay, let's do the other side. Here we are. So, pulling out. Got it. Okay, there we go. In and out. Oh, you're going to be amazed how tired it feels inside there. But you're doing the rotator cuff, and you have to target it with these. So, guys, you're working out, pumping all that iron at the gym, lifting all that heavy bench pressing. This is for you, not just us girls and us people at home. It's for everybody. So, if you don't feel like doing it at the gym, do it at home. But the point is, you need to do it. Because you don't want an injury or you're not going to be bench pressing for a long time. So, alright, for my last exercise, I'm going to be standing for this one. And this one is called a dumbbell, excuse me, horizontal plane external rotation. And I usually do 8s, but I'm going to demo again with 5. And this time, you need 2 weights. So, I'm grabbing my 5-pound weights, and, you know, I think I'm going to put another camera mode for this. So, give me a moment. Okay, so here I am. You're going to be standing for this one. And I have my 5-pound weights, and what you're going to do is, I'm going to have my arms up like this, and I'm going to have it like 90-degree wide. Let me look in the mirror over here, make sure I have it at that. Okay, 90-degree wide. Alright, and 90-degree wide. And I'm going to take and drop the weights here, about that level. And then I'm pulling up. That's why you have to look. You have to look in the mirror to make sure you're doing it right. Dropping it. I did this. This one was on the one shoulder video I did. A combo movement. And it was on that video I said I was going to be doing rotator cuff video exercises. So that's that one. And you pull it up. And you drop it there. Pull it up. Drop it there. Pull it up. So, in other words, you don't want to drop it. Well, let me just show you. You don't want it. If you do it like this and drop it here, that's too far. You're not going to feel it. It's here, level. None of that stuff, okay? And you notice how I come out of that? You don't want to be like throwing your shoulders out of whack. So here I am here. And I drop, and then when I'm finished, you just pull it in. Okay? So, I do usually 8 pounds for that, but those ones, you can go a little heavier, like a 5 or an 8, but you're not going to be doing a 10. And if anyone does a 10-pound weight with that, you better leave me a comment, because I would find that very unusual. So if you do, I want to know about that. So, but anyway, I'd be curious. I would love to get comments on this video as far as if you feel with a 3-pound or 5 that it's really hard. I'd like to hear comments on this one. Curious what you say. So, but remember, you have to do it properly. No cheating. Remember, I don't allow cheating on my workouts. So, there I go again, dropping that weight. So anyway, good job, well done. So, in a moment, I have some quotes for you. So, I have my quote book with me, and for my first quote, I like this one. It says, "We are each gifted in a unique and important way. It is our privilege and our adventure to discover our own special light." Yes, so that means you are special, and you need to think that way. So, my second quote is, "Faith is like electricity. You can't see it, but you can see the light." So, that means you let your light shine. Be a positive force. And so, until next time, ta-ta!